Xpeng, they delivered nearly 25,000 cars worldwide from January to August. That is growth of 137% year over year. Yes, it's true that Xpeng are growing faster in China than they are outside of China, but still, 137% growth. That's pretty damn impressive, especially when you consider the fact that most countries, they don't have many models available. And pretty soon, within the next 12 months, they're going to have e-rev versions of all their cars, which are actually incredibly impressive. 365 kilowatt fast charging, well over 1,000 kilometers of real-world range, much better efficiency than any plug-in hybrid. We're talking 2 liters per 100 kilometers. EV-only range on average of about 350 kilometers WLTP. That will help boost the brand. And the other point is that their new models, their new EV models, they're not even available in many countries around the world yet. When those are launched, I think we can see even more growth from Xpeng. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you with us. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Xpeng delivered 24,702 vehicles across 46 countries and regions from January to August, says CNF Post, marking a year-on-year increase in deliveries of more than 137%, the company said. During this period, Xpeng ranked first in pure electric vehicle sales among Chinese EV makers in 12 countries and regions outside China. I don't know which countries those were, but kudos for them. That's a pretty big achievement. They now have 275 retail outlets around the world. And interestingly, here in Australia, there has been discussions between Xpeng and the distributor of Xpeng here in Australia, which is called True EV, about Xpeng taking over here in Australia. Now, how will that affect the company? Won't really affect what happens to you if you've ordered or bought an Xpeng. I mean, I own one myself, and I don't think it's going to really make much difference, but it might help accelerate the rollout of Xpeng's models. Here in Australia, we only have the G6, and it's the previous generation version, but there is the G6, the G9 and the X9 that are available in overseas markets, even in right-hand drive. So they should be coming soon, hopefully. These figures show that overseas markets contributed nearly 10% of Xpeng's 271,600 deliveries from January to August this year. But Xpeng are aiming to increase that. It's actually 9.1%. They're aiming to go from 9.1% overseas deliveries to 50% by about this time next year. So global expansion is really, really important for them. In 2024, Xpeng's overseas sales surpassed 20,000 units, said the company. And this year, they're on track to probably hit around potentially 40,000, I believe. Xpeng's 2025 overseas business targets include more than doubling sales growth and establishing over 300 sales and service outlets globally. They actually delivered 37,710 vehicles worldwide, EVs worldwide, in August, marking their second consecutive record high. And they also unveiled the new P7, which I think is one of the best looking sedans in history, plus the new X9 E-Rev, and also the new G7 E-Rev. From January to August this year, Xpeng delivered 271,615 vehicles worldwide. That is growth of 252%. So far this year, Xpeng is easily the fastest growing car company in the world. A remarkable, honestly, it's a pretty damn amazing achievement. I know people are going to say that I'm paid by the CCP for saying this, but damn, I mean, any car company should be absolutely stoked with 252% growth. And considering the new models they've got coming, I think that we're going to see continued great, phenomenal growth for the company. I'm really, personally, one of my favorite cars is the X9, and I can't wait till that. I think it's one of maybe the best MPV value for money wise in the world. I'm excited to see one of those in Australia. Hopefully they come soon. Guys, what's your take on this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you see Xpeng's growth continuing at this pace? Will it slow down? I mean, I think they're going to continue at this pace overseas. I think 252% is probably not sustainable in China, but overseas, I think it could grow at that kind of pace over the next 12 months. The Sydney EV International Motor Show. If you want to get a 50% discount on your tickets, all you got to do, click the link in the description and use the promotion code that's in the description. Just copy and paste that. Now, I should mention there's only 200 tickets available per day. So if you go to use the promo code and you can't get a ticket, wait till the next day. Don't wait until the day before the show to get your tickets, because otherwise you'll probably miss out on getting the 50% discount. The fastest growing car company in the world this year, their sales are up 279% versus last year. And this is a shocking success. Shocking because of just how badly some other car manufacturers have just been. Their numbers have come in over the last month and their sales have been collapsing. On the other hand, Xpeng sales are skyrocketing. And it's remarkable because you would think it'd just be 1 month. You'd think, 1 month, big numbers, that's normal. Car brand comes out, they register a bunch of vehicles and, it looks really good. But this is month after month after month after month. Sales numbers have just emerged from China, and some companies, BYD, have had a sudden decline, down 10%. And all of a sudden, sales are stalling. Other companies, sales down 40% all of a sudden for the month of July. But some companies are doing really well. In fact, a few of them posted record numbers. Here's who they were. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Almost forgot my own name there for a minute. Must be tired. I did attend a funeral this morning, and I guess quite sobering. So I'll have a bit more about what's been going on very soon on the channel. Sales numbers have just emerged from China. And for some companies, the numbers have been amazing. For others, not so good. In particular, I'd say, fair to say there's 4 winners, right? The sales numbers here. But for this video, I'll just focus on one of them. In a separate video, that'll be immediately after this video, I'll talk about all the Chinese car market, what's been happening. It's some big changes. Now, I think this could be part of the Chinese government cracking down on some interesting practices that have been happening. Xpeng. So this year, we've seen sales numbers from some companies do really well and others do not so well. Li Auto, their sales just fell by 40% versus the same month last year. You're looking at big success stories, and then other companies where things haven't gone so well in the bloodbath that is the Chinese car market.